January 13th, 1996. It was a Saturday. Quiet, calm, just another day in Arlington, Texas. Children laughed in the distance, the sun shimmered on the pavement, and a little girl named Amber Hagerman took her bike out for a ride. She was only 9 years old, bright, fearless, and full of dreams. Amber and her little brother Ricky pedaled down the street near their grandmother's home. They'd done it 100 times before. But that day, something unimaginable was waiting just around the corner. They reached an abandoned grocery store parking lot, the kids' unofficial playground. Ricky soon turned back home. But Amber, she wanted to ride a little longer. Just a few minutes later, a single scream shattered the quiet afternoon. A neighbor, Jim Kevill, looked up just in time to see it. A black pickup truck, a man leaping out, grabbing Amber from her bike, and speeding away. It took only seconds. Jim called 911. Police arrived within minutes. But Amber was gone. The search began immediately. Hundreds of volunteers joined officers, combing through fields, backyards, and creeks. Amber's face, smiling and hopeful, appeared on flyers, television screens, and telephone poles across Texas. The community held its breath. 4 days later, that hope was shattered. On January 17th, a man walking his dog discovered something floating in a creek, just a few miles from where she'd been taken. It was Amber. She had been murdered. The news broke the hearts of millions. Police swarmed the area. Detectives examined the crime scene inch by inch, tire tracks, footprints, fibers. But there was little to go on. The only witness was Jim Kevill. He described the kidnapper's vehicle, a dark, older model pickup truck. No license plate, no distinguishing marks. Hundreds of tips poured in. Every dark pickup truck in the region was investigated. But each lead ended in disappointment. The people of Arlington were terrified. Parents wouldn't let children out of their sight. Amber's mother, Donna Williams, appeared on every local broadcast, pleading for information. Please, if you know anything at all, help bring my baby home. But the phone lines stayed silent. Amber's killer had vanished, as if he'd never existed. Weeks turned into months. The case went cold, and with it, the world moved on. But Donna didn't. She couldn't. In the midst of her grief, Donna began asking a question, one that would change everything. Why wasn't there a way to alert the public instantly when a child was abducted? Why couldn't police send out warnings the way they did for weather emergencies or crimes in progress? The question resonated deeply. News broadcasters and police departments across Texas began talking. Could they work together to create a system that mobilized the entire community when a child went missing? That idea became the Amber Plan, named both for Amber Hagerman and, as an acronym, America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response. At first, it was just local. Alerts would interrupt radio and TV to share the child's name, photo, and description of the suspect or vehicle. And then, it started saving lives. Word spread quickly. What began in Arlington, Texas, grew into a nationwide system. By the early 2000s, Amber Alerts were active across all 50 states. Then, the system went global. Now, alerts reach phones, radios, television, billboards, and social media. Within seconds, more than 1,000 abducted children have been safely recovered thanks to the Amber Alert system. Each rescue, a living piece of Amber's legacy. For every child found, there's a mother who gets to hold her baby again. For every alert broadcast, there's a community reminded that vigilance saves lives. Amber's story, though rooted in tragedy, became a beacon of hope. Donna Williams still visits the memorial in Arlington, where Amber's bicycle once stood. She leaves flowers, whispers prayers, and reminds the world that one act of love can ripple into eternity. Amber Hagerman's life was short, just 9 years. But in those 9 years, she left behind something extraordinary. A movement, a legacy, a voice that continues to echo in every Amber Alert that flashes across the world. In memory of Amber Hagerman, 1986 to 1996. Her story saved lives and will continue to do so forever.